This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about how Haason Reddick trade rumors are heating up. Eagles also spoke with Edgerrin Cooper and how he compared himself to Fred Warner. And lastly, Sneed trade rumors are out there. He's seeking a trade, but let's get straight into it. All right, so before we get to the topics today, um, yeah, let's talk about Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni was graded an A by the players. I think the NFLPA came out with a survey about the facility, coach, training staff, how they treat the family, this and that. The Eagles was ranked in the top five. I think number four, if I'm not mistaken. The players love Philadelphia, how the staff treat them, how the owners treat them, and that's good. That's good, especially the rumors that were out about Nick Sirianni. But the players love Nick Sirianni because the survey said it. Like, he's a good dude. Like, he's the guy. He cares. He's willing to listen. And again, that is really good to hear about Nick Sirianni, especially with the rumors that were out there about him. Now, let's talk about Sauce Gardner. What does Sauce Gardner have to do with anything with the Philadelphia Eagles? So McCole Hardman was leaking out his playbook, and I see the Eagles trending. I'm like, why are we trending? And Sauce Gardner is not a part of the Philadelphia Eagles. So Sauce Gardner accused McCole Hardman of leaking the playbook to the Eagles, even though we lost. That makes me more mad that we lost. You got a guy that leaked the playbook and you still lost. You leaked the playbook to the Eagles, we lost. So I guess it really doesn't matter, but it's more confirmed reports out there that this is true. McCole Hardman was leaking the Jets playbook, which is pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up, man, because his lack of touches. So he was just leaking a playbook. I think he even leaked it to the Chiefs as well. Again, that's messed up. That is messed up, man. But let's get into the topics today. All right, let's talk about Sneed. Sneed, he's seeking a trade. It was weird how that came out because at one point it was saying like, oh, they're going to franchise tag him. And I was going to make a video like, oh, it's over for Sneed. He's going to be a Chief. But Ian Rappaport is like, no, he will be seeking a trade. So look like he's going to be somewhere, and Eagles got to look into it. Just make the call, see what they want. How we even said it himself. Certain guys, you just got to test the waters. See what that team want. I think Howie's going to make the call. Like, what y'all want for him? What do y'all want for him? And if we able to get him, cool. If not, I'm cool with that too. Again, I'm big on Keely Ringo or what he could bring that season. So, I mean, that's why I mean that I'm cool with it. But if you could get him, you have two established corners on the outside. I don't know what we're gonna do with James Bradbury, but hey, do something with him. Maybe he just be a expensive water boy. Who knows? But yeah, man, Eagles should make that call. See what the Chiefs want. All right, so let's talk about Edgerrin Cooper, my favorite guy out the draft so far. Like this linebacker, I think he's going to go late first, really early second, if not late first. He confirmed he spoke with the Eagles.
It's not nothing too much really. It's just taking it a step at a time, day by day. I feel like I did a good job of preparing myself, so it's pretty going well for me.
Have you had a chance to talk to the Eagles by chance, or have a meeting with them at all for that? How'd that go, talking to Nick and Howie and those guys?
It went extremely well. Great coaches in there. Just like I was saying with all the other coaches. Everybody's trying to get to know each other. Just see the type of player I am. And just going from there.
What's the biggest thing you had to improve in your collegiate career?
I guess he talked to some of our defensive guy, maybe Vic Fangio, how he would do certain things in certain situations. He also spoke about how he modeled his game after Fred Warner.
For sure. I feel like we got similar body types, and I just like to watch how he moves and, how he just gets off blocks and, just try to pick up little games like that. No, physically wise, Ray Lewis, and, moving wise, Fred Warner for sure. I feel like we got similar body types, and I just like to watch how he moves and, how he just gets off blocks and, just try to pick up little games like that.
Which is good. We need that type of guy. We need that guy rangy, could get sideline to sideline, could hit. I really like Edgerrin Cooper. Cooper will change life on that linebacker core. We need a guy like that. We need a game changer at linebacker. Look at the teams that made it far to the playoffs. Ravens, Chiefs, 49ers. Come on. Like, all of these dudes had really good linebackers. Really good linebackers. So we had to get good linebackers. I know people don't value linebackers in today's NFL, but if we could get Cooper, I won't be mad at it. Or if not, we're gonna have to get somebody out the free agency. We're gonna have to get Patrick Queen or something. We're gonna have to pay somebody that bag. We definitely gonna have to pay somebody that bag. All right, speaking of trade rumors in the bag, this and that, Haason Reddick. Haason Reddick trade rumors are heating up. A lot of teams want him. But what's out there is like, yeah, Eagles are willing to trade him, but it got to be fair. Like, we're just not going to get rid of him. It got to be equal compensation. I'm hearing one team is the Falcons, but Falcons going to have to give us like a second round pick or something. But it's going to be weird without Haason Reddick, man. It is. But at the same time, like how we said, he has to think about the future.
Obviously, unbelievable player for the Philadelphia Eagles. Local kid, great success story. Camden, Temple, Philly. Love having Haason. I think that, anything that you're trying to do, you're trying to blend, obviously, what you're trying to do this year and how you're going to look in the future. And I think that's the hardest job. But certainly, don't want to get into any specifics with any conversations with players, but have tremendous respect for the player and the person.
Has to. Because remember in 2017, I think the biggest mistake we made, and I love Alshon Jeffrey, when we signed him to that extension. Because Alshon Jeffrey's time was up. Alshon had one more year of good football in him. But we signed him to an extension. Because I guess some type of loyalty, won our first Super Bowl with him. And that was a bad contract. So I guess Howie Roseman's not trying to make, somewhat of that same mistake again. Not saying Haason Reddick is falling off, but you don't want to give a lot of money to an older guy who has a couple years left, and you drafted Nolan Smith in the first round. Nolan Smith gonna have to step up big time. He is. His time is now. It's now. So, do I want to get rid of Haason Reddick? No. But at the same time, it's money. You got other needs. Probably gotta do what you gotta do. But hey man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? Haason Reddick, Legarius Sneed, Edgerrin Cooper. But this is Eagle Al. I'm a